It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. Well, 1 triple-double is nice. 2 is impressive. But what Freak has been doing these last few games, off the charts. Kenny, how big of an impact is he having with all these triple-double performances?
Ernie.
Yes.
When you can contribute as much as he has, I mean, he's absolutely carrying the team.
It's freakish.
It's freakology. It's freakish. It's frequent.
No, that was excellent, Kenny. This sort of reminds me of the rampage Russell Westbrook went on 2015. He was just putting up triple-doubles after triple-doubles. It's kind of a special run, but I love the way the fans get involved.
Thanks for joining us. We're going courtside to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against Phoenix. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Chris Kaman. And it's Parker in at the 1 spot.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. The 17-footer. Shot clock at 6. Up again. Kaman slams it back in.
That's how to make your mark on the boards with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
And really, those types of possessions, guys, can be really demoralizing for the defense. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert. And he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year. And now is one of the guys you have to account for, really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thanks again, Doris.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Randall. And there's the pass to Keenan. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Keenan's got his second basket of the night.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Passes it to Raymond. Jacks up a three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Good open look, and he splashes home the three.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Parker outside. Kicks to Aldridge. The Lakers with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Yeah, it was a major factor in the ball game. I mean, the more turnovers they caused, the more shaky those guys got with the ball.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Parker drives in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Hibbert hits the bucket.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down, boy, everything's pure.
Came in a screen. It's Parker with the drive. And Hibbert with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Parker kicks to Green. Clock at 6. Spurs passing it around. And he gets it to go.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Bryant with a screen on Parker. Rainman passes to Hibbert. And he goes in for the dunk.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
The Lakers have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Here's Rainman. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Jumper off the screen. Again, Los Angeles.
They really look sharp here. Razor sharp. Extremely focused.
Spurs trail by 4. Parker dishes to Green. Back to Parker. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. Kaman and Hibbert with the block. Here's Rainman, covered by Parker. Here's Rainman. 9 points in the game so far, and it's Hibbert missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Green. 4-point game. That's good.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Here's Rainman, covered by Parker. Rainman passes to Kobe. To the right side. 4 on the clock. Here's Rainman. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. He had stolen by Randall. One-on-one fast break. Parker with the steal. The feed to Leonard. And Hibbert with the block. They recover it, and that one's good. Parker.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. point guard rebound. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Freak is second.
And, well, rebounding isn't something you really think too much about with point guards, but he places a lot of emphasis on doing whatever it takes to contribute, even on the boards.
Yeah, in addition to the work he does on the perimeter, he's more than willing to get his nose in there and get his hands dirty in getting after rebounds and loose balls. And I think that's why so many folks around the league can't say enough good things about him.
2 shots. The Lakers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That free throw, no good. Cole Aldridge, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the second free throw, good. The Spurs have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. The steal. Here's Rain Man. He's got 9. Handle a screen on Parker. Here's Rain Man, powered down with both hands.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the miss by Tony Parker. Here's Rain Man, covered by Parker. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jang, he's checked in for Randall. And Nick Young is subbed in for Bryant. Horace Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Parker. Now here's Johnson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Clock at 6. Pass to Mills. On deep. Can't hit. And it's the Lakers the other way. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
And Young, here we go. Rebound by Aldridge. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Mills. He feeds it to Diaw. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Mahinmi's checked in for the Lakers. Williams comes in for Russell. And San Antonio also making a switch. Anderson's checked in.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
And he gets it to go. No problem on the 3. Come the Rain Man. Rain Man's got 14 points for the game. Diaw, the screen. It's Anderson with the drive. Aldridge, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Cole Aldridge. Dishes it to Young. Here's Rain Man. The rebound by the Spurs.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Johnson. The shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Rain Man. He's got 14. They set the pick.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
He kicks it to Jang. Here's Rain Man. Back to Williams. Off target from three-point range. Spurs trail by 3. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. .158 left in the first quarter. Aldridge kicks to Diaw. Johnson to screen. The dish to Mills. On the wing, Johnson. 5 on the clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
I hope he didn't hurt his neck, because that was one nasty, nasty head fake.
Well, the defender bought that move, hook, line, and sinker.
The whole thing. He may have given him a little pat on the back as he went sailing by.
Now here's Williams. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Clippers.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other teams. Let it fly.
They get it back. Johnson kicks to Diaw. For Mahinmi. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Diaw's got his second basket of the night. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Lakers making a change here. Bass is checked in. .52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Anderson against Russell. Mills, that's a two-pointer. Wide open shot is on the money. Mills has got his first basket of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And finished off by Bass.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Goes up on the high post. Diaw dishes to Aldridge. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside, Russell. Bass with the screen. Feeds it to Mahinmi. 4 seconds left. No good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Spurs out in front. They lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, very demanding. Throughout the years, he was hardest on his point guard, Tony Parker. And here's what Parker had to say about that. Even though it seems like that was a very long time ago now, to hear Tony Parker talk about it now, it still sounds very fresh to him.
Did he acknowledge, Kevin, that he cried?
It sounds like it, yeah.
The game made him cry. That's one of the things fans forget about with professional athletes. No matter how successful they get, players never forget that pain and frustration or those other emotions they've gone through to help get them to where they are.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Brandon Bass is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then there's Lewis Williams. Then there's Kobe. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He ended with 62 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Here's Kobe. Chris Kaman making his last shot. Now the pass to Williams. Bass with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Parker against Russell. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
And Parker, here we go. And here's Mills for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. He dishes it to Bass. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. There's the screen. Pass to Kaman. And Hibbert with the block. Now Williams. 5 points in the game. Kicks it to Hibbert. 11 feet away. No luck. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Mills. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness. And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Move the ball.
Now, here is Russell. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Some changes for the Lakers. Julius Randle comes in for Brandon Bass. And Rainman subbed in for Russell. The Spurs also with the sub. Green's checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Rainman. He's got 14. Inside, Hibbert. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. Hibbert's got 6.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Spurs trail by 3. Aldridge a screen. And Parker, here we go. Can't convert after the good screen. LA's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Williams' shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Parker outside. There's the feed to Aldridge. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And here is Parker. He had 13 points in the win against Phoenix. Stripped it away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Got a piece of it, but they'll get another chance. Kaman with the ball. 17 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Floats one. Rainman passes to Hibbert. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for Roy Hibbert. Parker outside. Pass to Green. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, Kobe. There's the pass to Rainman. From outside, off the mark. Spurs trail by 6. Green kicks to Kaman. Here's Aldridge. Bangs home the trifecta. Aldridge has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Here's Rainman. 19 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Randall. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And he gets it back. Another miss by Parker.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Second is Roy Hibbert. Fourth, Julius Randle.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
Pushing it up. Here's Rainman. Rebound by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Diaw kicks to Anderson. Spurs working the ball around now. On the wing, Green. Johnson outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Diaw, and he uses the glass on the layup. Diaw's got 6.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The shot will not go. Spurs trail by 5. Green dishes to Anderson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
They set the pick. Inside and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
You know, he's their coach on the floor. There's no doubt about that. A great communicator, a great teammate, and as you mentioned, Kevin, a tremendous leader.
Mahinmi's checked in for the Lakers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Rainman. He's got 21. Jang, a screen. Pass to Mahinmi. Wide open. That's good on the jump shot.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Here's Rainman. Jang with a screen on Anderson. Rainman passes to Mahinmi. Good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Spurs trail by 5. Got a piece of it. Now the Lakers on the break. by himself. Finishes the break with a slam.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. And the wide open shot from Green. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. Green's got 6.
They are absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
Here's Rainman. 23 points in the game. He feeds it to Mahinmi. Young passes to Rainman. Shot clock at 5. Ring shot on the way. And another basket for the Lakers.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor.
Spurs has some information for us, Doris.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Bass comes in for Gorgui Dieng. And it's Russell in for Williams. Bass with the screen. Young passes to Rainman. That 3 off the mark. Spurs trail by 6. Johnson kicks to Anderson. Back to Diaw. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Russell. Anderson outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Johnson and the rejection by Mahinmi. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Here's Mills. 12 points his last outing. Diaw dishes to Anderson. Diaw the screen. Anderson kicks to Johnson. Mills passes to Johnson. Here's Aldridge, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Rainman. He's got 25, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they? Yeah, that's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
Here's Bass. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Lakers lead by 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break. Ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Chris Kaman out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Leonard in at the 3. And here is Parker following the three-pointer by Freak. Kaman wide open. He fires. And the wing jumper offline. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Rain Man. To the middle. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And Leonard gets it to go. LA's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And that one's good. Leonard's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stemmed from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Randall with the bucket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Spurs trail by 9. Tipped away. Unhindered, going all the way. The shot's good from the Rain Man. Rain Man's got 32 points in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And here comes the break. A finish. Oh! And he slams it one-handed.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Kaman after the basket by the Lakers. There's the bucket, good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Inside, here's Hibbert. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Parker outside. Dishes to Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 8th assist in the game. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Lakers, number 1.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
So it's the Lakers now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Rain Man. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Aldridge. Spurs trail by 8. The drive by Green. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Parker outside, looking to get back on track here. He takes it up and lays it in. Parker's got 10 points.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Russell, no luck.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Rain Man. He's got 34. The tray. Los Angeles with another miss. Parker with it. Now guarded by Rain Man. Aldridge kicks to Green. Back to Aldridge. Down low. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Leonard.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Pass to Rain Man. Outside, Russell. Here's Rain Man, covered by Parker. Here's Rain Man, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Rain Man's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. Takes the 13-footer, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Leonard's got 8 points.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Parker dishes to Leonard. That's tipped, but they'll get another chance. On the wing, Green. And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Green. Aldridge wide open. He fires. Buries the 20-footer. 12 points for him.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And Aldridge comes over to help. And it's Russell in the corner. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Pachulia, he's checked in for Hibbert. Gorgie Dang comes in for Randall. And it's Williams in for Russell. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. 3-on-3. Locked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
So it's the Lakers now, following the miss by Tony Parker. And that one's good.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Takes a 3. And it's Parker again missing. Lakers leading by 5. Ryan passes to Rain Man. Johnson over to help. Jang with a clean look. And another basket for the Lakers.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Parker kicks to Johnson. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
James Johnson.
Johnson's got 5 now. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jang with a screen on Parker. Outside, Kobe. Here's Pachulia. San Antonio with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Parker dishes to Aldridge. Leonard the pass to Parker, and it's denied.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Jang with a screen on Parker. The dish to Pachulia. Lakers working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rain Man. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle way
10 games. He is on a heck of a run. Tops in scoring. First in assists And he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Mahinmi's checked in for Pachulia. And Nick Young is subbed in for Kobe. Misses the three. Spurs trail by 10. Feeds it to Mills. There's the pick. Shoots off the screen. Nice jump shot. Good. Mills has got 6.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Kicks it to Mahinmi. Pass to Rainman. He dishes it to Mahinmi. Here's Rainman, and he's got 41. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, San Antonio. They're down there in the 10th spot.
And when I look at the Lakers, a lot to live up to this season. And really, they have come through. It can be hard on a team when the expectations are that high. Trust me. But it has not bothered them one bit.
Greg, you know, I think it's really fueled their fire. They want to be the alpha dog. They love everybody hunting them down.
That's good.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now here's Anderson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Mahinmi makes it off the glass. Mahinmi's got 6.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
1:27 left to play in the third. Diaw can't hit.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Rainman, covered by Mills. Here's Rainman. A rebound by the Spurs. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Good defensive work there by Young.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anderson outside. He kicks to Aldridge. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Rainman passes to Russell. Here's Rainman, covered by Mills. Here's Rainman. He gets it up. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 10. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Los Angeles leading by 10. Rainman, he's in at point guard. Ryan is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Russell in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Good. That's 10 points for Kawhi Leonard.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Rain Man. Hibbert with the screen. In the corner, it's Bass. Out to the right wing. The pass to Rain Man. Right wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
And the Lakers making a change here. Randall's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Chris Kaman has checked in for James Johnson. Leonard on the wing. And the Spurs scoring again.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Over in the corner, Randall. And a strong finish with two hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Parker. Left side, Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 14 points for Kawhi Leonard.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Here's Rain Man. Hibbert with the screen. Off the screen. Look at that jam. Beautiful.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
So it's San Antonio now, following the bucket by the Lakers.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
No problems knocking that one down.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Here's Rain Man, and Aldridge comes over to help. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
The Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here's Rain Man. Hibbert with a screen on Parker. Here's Rain Man. Green with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Here's Rain Man. The rebound by the Spurs. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Parker kicks to Green. From past the arc. That's good.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes to Rain Man. The shot is off. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Lakers leading by 5. Russell passes to Rain Man. Back to Russell. Pass to Rain Man. The feed now to Hibbert. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Roy Hibbert. 10 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Parker outside, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
This is the slip there.
On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Russell. Lets it fly from 18. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Aldridge.
How nice was that? Aldridge has such great form and extension on that shot.
Hibbert with a screen on Parker. To the paint. Over in the corner, Randall. Here's the teardrop. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Green kicks to Leonard. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Kobe a screen on Parker. Over in the corner, Randall. Russell passes to Raymond. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hibbert. Releases from 15. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Outside Leonard. He feeds it to Kaman. And Hibbert with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Russell, no luck.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Parker kicks to Leonard. The 3. Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Spurs trail by 8. Now here's Leonard. Aldridge with a screen on Bryant. And here's Leonard from 3. It's rebounded by Rain Man. Rain Man's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Six on the shot clock. Russell with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Parker outside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Looking at the game Parker's been having, he's got 10 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Rain Man. Clock at 4. Randall laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 14.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
There's the pick. Parker double teamed. Outside Leonard. Kaman with room to shoot. Here's Aldridge. That's tipped. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 14-point game.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Kobe with a screen on Green. Over in the corner, Randall. Hibbert kicks to Kobe. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Now, here is Russell. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rain Man. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
He's got a nice soft touch with that floater and used it beautifully right there.
Here's Rain Man. Launches a 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Rain Man. Outside, Kobe. Randall, a screen on Green. Kobe, the pass to Rain Man. For the 3. A rebound by the Spurs.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way, but he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Aldridge. Misses off the left iron.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him SHHing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. And that one's good. 16 points for Julius Randle.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
We need to calm down. Taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something.
And so it's San Antonio with it.
It's simple.
They trail by 16.
Throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Leonard against Bryant. Leonard dishes to Kaman. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 6 assists here tonight. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Rain Man.
Sticking too much.
Down low, knocks it loose, and stolen by Kaman. Parker kicks to Leonard, 11 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Leonard's got 20.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And that one is hammered home.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
13 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 16 points for Aldridge.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Here's Rain Man. Hibbert with the screen. Off the pick, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Los Angeles.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Rain Man. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Pachulia, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Randall. Nick Young's checked in for Kobe. And it's Williams in for Rain Man. Good on both. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Mills passes to Diaw. Over to the wing. Diaw with a screen on Young. Anderson against Young. Sanford connects from three-point range.
Sanford.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Here's Russell. Rebound by Aldridge.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Here's Anderson. Drills the elbow jumper.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Outside Russell. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation. Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some games.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for
Do you feel like you've been taking too many shots from long range lately?
I don't know. That's probably something you should ask Coach. But hey, if I'm going to take a bunch of threes, I should at least be making some of them. And I did that tonight. So there. Who's next?
When did you know it was going to be one of those nights on the offensive end for you?
The second I saw who they had checking me, I knew he had no chance. I mean, come on, guy. I took it to him every opportunity I had, and the results speak for themselves. I mean, you saw the game, right?
Following the team recently, it's been clear you're spending a lot of time in the practice gym. Any particular reason for that?
Oh, it's in my DNA, man. You can ask my sister Cece. When I see an opportunity to get better at something, I'm going to take it. And there's still a lot I can do to get my game better, so I'm going to work on it until I'm satisfied, which is probably never, but that's besides the point. I'm just a gym rat. I got a badge and everything. I don't know what else to say, so thanks for noticing.